Hello all, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So we're gonna jump into this Beast Gohan fight with items now. I've done about 30-ish attempts, I think, 24. I forget whether there was another day in there or not. Somewhere in that ballpark, 24 to 30 attempts, just with this hybrid Saiyan mission, and I cannot get it done. Um, so. Uh, my team is not the best. I don't have dupes for these guys. Um, and I could run a friend beast, but then I'd be running a significantly weaker team, because we'd have to drop both Gotenks and Tech Gohan in exchange for EZA LR Gohan, World Tournament AGL Gohan, and Pan. Those are my best subs for Hybrid Saiyan, and I can show right here. My Hybrid Saiyan team is not the best. I like this guy's EZA initially, but the issue with him is he just gets crushed if he doesn't have his damage reduction up, and most of the time you're either full health or dead. You don't really get whittled down. So he's not really a good pick. I would like to try maybe these guys. I haven't really tried their EZA yet, to be honest. They have 80% damage reduction when together. But the issue with them is, the boss locks. So if one of them gets locked off rotation, we just die. So like, not really anything else we can bring here. I've tried a lot. I don't think I can beat this without items. So we're just gonna jump in and see if we can get it with items. I think this should be significantly easier, obviously, but we'll see what happens. And of course, we get a double tech Gohan rotation off rip. That's a very nice game. I'll let the, support memory play here. I'm someone who does like to do no item runs. I really do. But my sort of philosophy is that I will throw as many attempts as possible if I think it's possible to beat no items. Unfortunately, I've gotten to the point where I no longer feel. At one point, I thought I could no item this, but I don't think that's possible anymore. So I am going to use items. I don't have anything against using items, but I don't think it's possible no item. And the farthest I have gotten, and this was a pretty lucky run, I had gotten Beast to half health. That's the farthest I've gotten, half health. So, we still had another 3, 4, 5, whatever turns to go, and there's no way in hell that I can get an attempt to, like, I don't know if I can get a better attempt than I did that time where we got Beast to half. So I just figured at this point I might as well just complete the stage. That way I have the mission beaten, and I have to use items for it, unfortunately. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using items, to be fair. Just plain statement. There is absolutely nothing wrong with using items. If you like using items, more power to you. I'm not gonna. I don't get why people get all. I don't know the word I'm looking for. I guess like superior about it, like acting like they're better. I mean, it is more impressive to beat something. Surely, it's more impressive to beat something without items than it is with items. But I still think item runs are valid, and it also depends on everyone's individual box. Some, accounts are going to be able to, even with the same exact units. It depends on how much cubes you have in said units. Some accounts are going to be able to no item stuff, and some will need items. And I don't think you should really. I don't know if the necessary word would be hate on anyone for having to use items, but I think it's valid. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm someone who likes. We didn't get really the best orbs there. I wanted to try and get Trunks' 18 key, and then that also screwed Ultimate Gohan. I'm someone who just likes to do no item runs because it's a little extra challenge for me. I do like challenging games. I'm not like a big player of them, but like, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, stuff like that. are games I've sunk a bit of hours into. So I am someone who likes that sort of genre, I guess. Just so I do like to carry over challenge into as many games as I can. It's just fun for me that way. But like I said, I don't think I can no item this with my account. I think if maybe I had a couple deeps for future Gohan and future Trunks, I actually think that might be the one. Like if we just had those, I think that'd actually be just enough power for my box in order to beat this. But I don't have those things, so I'm not gonna summon on the banners just to hope to pull them, and I don't have the coins and stuff. So it's like I'm not too it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to beat it because I don't have Beast Gohan. But I'm fine with that. This will still probably be challenging even with items, honestly. I just hate walking. I really do. Walking is so miserable. All of these bosses walking. It is just like, holy shit, man. I'm not a fan. I'll put it that way. I really am not a fan. Especially trying to do the movie hero mission for the movie boss rush. My movie hero team is not the best either. And I literally tried doing that no items for like 2 hours straight. And Bojack, I just kept getting held down on Bojack because he'd like always lock seal. I brought like a friend Gogeta Blue, but he would lock seal my Gogeta, and then just we'd be stuck in inconvenient for like our units when the other units would not be able to handle things, and it was just a whole mess. Just trying to get that done, so I had to do items for that as well. I'm gonna have whether or not it's after this or before this is uploaded, my movie boss rush, movie bosses. Bit of a tongue twister there, attempt. I am able to do that one on no items simply because I have Broly. But the movie hero, I don't have any of the, I don't have the Gammas, I don't have Beast Gohan, I don't have Gogeta, so it is what it is. I'm still trying to summon for UI, gathering up some stones to finish out a rotation I'm on. I hope I pull him because I really do want UI, but I mean, we'll see what happens, If I get unlucky here, I'll just, the pendulum of luck always does swing around, so I'll just hope that that means I'll get extremely lucky somewhere else. We'll see what happens. Okay. Well, let's do that. Then we can grab Gohan these orbs. Okay. Well, we're moving pretty smoothly through here right now. I mean, obviously we have the support memory active, but just generally we are going through here pretty smoothly. We do have, so that extra. I don't have it fully upgraded, honestly. I used to really grind out all the support memories, but I haven't recently. I have to, be completely honest. I do have it at like level 2 or whatever net though, so it is 15% to Goku family category allies attack and defense. So that is still pretty good. And I don't know how all the math works specifically. I'm not a big math guy. I'm not going to even pretend I am. But based off of, like, it calculates in different phases and stuff, and that makes certain status effects stronger. Like, there's a start of turn, and then, if it says, like, when attacking or performing a super attack, that's a separate phase, which makes the buff stronger. And, it's items are like a separate phase, and, like, actives. It's all, I don't know how it's all calculated, but essentially, when it's in a different sort of phase, the buffs are stronger. So the support memory, even though it's 15%, it's actually a massive increase in power. So we're just gonna, keep going through here. Ah, shit. You know what? We're transforming this guy. Ta-da! I'd rather keep him on rotation. And I'll split the tech one. He'll get back on the other rotation in time. Get this guy built up a little bit. We'll do... Ooh. Although I do want to make sure Tech Gohan is getting as many supers as possible. Okay. And then we'll just go here. Alright. Yeah, we're saving our Wheezes for the Beast Gohan phase. We really are going to need them. Because he always loves to super slot one. I have got a lot of attempts in this, and it's before he loves to super the slot before you attack, so you're weaker. And he also likes to hide it, you know, behind normal attacks, so you can't attack break him. Sometimes there aren't any normals there, but most of the time he'll hide it behind normal attacks, so you just can't do anything against it. So we're just gonna have to save our Wheezes as long as possible. We may need to do like a double Wheeze on a rotation or something. I may make a riskier play if I feel like we can move. And that may cost us, but I do want to try and be conservative as possible with these items. Okay. We'll do his active, which will get him his buff up. But it's going to be nullified. I do like the Dokkan original animations. Okay. And now we're going to do this. That way Gohan here can get one more extra stack in. And hopefully, you know, we have pretty smooth sailing. This is fine. We have a million guard. We're not taking nothing here. Oh, okay. Well, we took 52,000. Yeah, these new bosses hit for so much. It's still hard to exactly quantify all that. The exact damage to expect units to take and stuff. I'm sure I'll get a better idea as we keep playing these more, but... Okay, we can do this. And then yeah, I'll transform him. Debating on whether or not to transform him now or later, but we can transform him now. He has 1.1 mil, so that'll really shoot up. And then of course he does still have the greatly raised attack and defense for 3 turns. On his super, he can triple super. He's only guaranteed to double, but he can triple. So I mean, this will still we'll get some extra stats in and stuff. And when he gets hit, he'll get a big power boost as well. Okay, we'll do that. Go Tanks, you just got dodged, buddy. Go Tanks. Okay, dodge again. There we go. Alright, he's guaranteed to dodge at this point. This rotation is pretty fine defensively, so we should be good. I did get the Go Tanks rotated because I feel like if he's locked in slot 1, you know, I'd prefer that over some other units. So, you know, like Trunks, physical. Oh, wow, we did not do any damage with Go Tanks. We did not get lucky with crits or anything. Okay. Like physical Trunks, he can hold down slot 1 for 1 turn in his standby, but after that, he really can't. So, we do have to play a little smart. This is actually pretty good, because he'll also get hit because he has a massive power boost. Obviously, we'd like to throw him in slot 1 if we can, but it's just probably normal. It's really just not possible when we're getting locked, and especially because he stuns, we don't want to put him in slot 1 if we don't have to. If we have to, he will tank, so we can, but I don't want to put him in there if we don't need to, because the Tech Gohans are going to do most of our damage. And when they're doing most of our damage, they can't, if they're stunned, they can't do most of our damage, Tech Gotenks is locked. He's only gonna have a 50% chance to dodge. This will give him 50% damage reduction. Shit. What do I do here? I have a lot of dodge in his hidden potential. 27. He has 50... Is it on attack? No. When he's 11. He has a 50% damage reduction here. He would still die from a super attack, and that's gonna be a super attack. I'm gonna pop a Wheeze just to be safe. I know I said I'd be conservative with them, but if he does not dodge, it's just run ending, so... Okay, he did dodge. And he also didn't super there. He always supers that spot for me, that's interesting. Where's he gonna super then? What? Wait, is he supering spot? Where the hell is he supering? He always, I swear, I've actually never seen him. He always supers every turn for me in that spot, I swear. Where is he is he gonna super future Gohan at the end? I've literally never seen him super spot 3. That's interesting. Okay. I've literally never seen him super this spot, so I'll be curious if he does. And future Gohan will tank it because we have the Wheeze active, and he also has a 40% damage reduction already built in at this point. So he's going to be 80% damage reduction after all these supers. No! What? He just didn't super at all? Really? We're going to put Tech Gohan here. He's probably going to super and lock us, but it's better than putting Trunks there. It's not... I'll do this. Yeah, okay. Okay, there. We'll tank this perfectly fine. And we'll get stunned, unfortunately, but... Yeah. Okay, we need crits, Gotenks. Lots of crits. That's not a crit. Come on, buddy. Crit. No crit. Come on. Gotenks, please. There we go. Dodge. There we go. Yeah, once he dodges... so he starts off with a 70% chance, and he gets 20% on every dodge. So when you dodge one attack, he has 90%, and when you dodge a second, he's just guaranteed to dodge, because dodge does stack. So, that is pretty good. I mean, it also depends on, like, phases and stuff, like, hidden potential, dodge doesn't stack, and stuff like that. But... Oh, you know what? This is actually huge for us. We're gonna do this. We'll do that. We'll pop his active, because that'll eat the attack. Right there. And I think that'll be a super. So since we're destroying his super attack, Gohan will be able to do a lot of damage for us. We may also need to use a Wheeze here. I'll check how much orbs we can get. Yeah, let's use a Wheeze.
Time to get serious.
Okay. We should be able to do a shit ton of damage here.
Gonna go all out.
By the way, I just like to, point out here, that other rotation where Tech Gohan completely tanked that super for double digits. The difference between Wheeze item being active and not is we would have taken like 300 some odd thousand there if we did not have the Wheeze active. So that's why items make just such a big difference. We went from potentially that attack would have put us half health to we took like nothing. So I mean that is the difference items make. This guy could still get hit pretty hard if he does not super. Please. Okay, we got an additional super. He should be fighting him. I'm not the biggest fan of this Gohan, but we need a 200% lead, so. Oh, hey, he dodged. Okay, I don't really care about his domain being active. You know what, we're gonna keep future Gohan here. We have our Whis active still. That way, the rest of the rotation should be able to kill here. Specifically Tech Gohan, but he has like 60% before attacking. When he attacks, he gets the extra 20%. He should tank this pretty well with the Whis active. Yeah, that does count as pretty well tanking, by the way. I mean, I do know he'll just barely live it without the Whis active, because, you know, through my mini testing, he'd take like 500 some odd thousand now. So being strength does really help him, but I just don't have the dupes where he's making a, you know, really think here's a bunch of damage. But yeah, that's it. That fight, we literally go from like 24 to 30 attempts. Like I say, I forget how many days I did this exactly, but we did 24 or 30 attempts, no item, before I finally gave up, and then we just first try it with items. Like, if we didn't have items active, we would have lost this one. 100,000%. Like, Fizz Gohan would have taken a lot from those normals, and, you know, getting super the rotation fire with Tech Gohan, we would have taken, you know, like 300-ish thousand, and then we wouldn't have had enough time to heal. By the time Strength Gohan, if we didn't have Whis active there, he would have taken 500 some odd thousand and stuff. Like, it just, items really do make such a big difference. They really do. I still think items are valid and stuff, like I said before, but, you know, we go from trying our hardest to with nothing to throwing on the support memory and the Whis, and it makes such a big difference. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Hopefully you guys, you know, were able to full beast so you could no item this. I'd be interested to see, you know, you could let me know down below if any of you were able to no item this without beast, because, like I said, I have not been able to. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.